Hey everybody, this is Ed from the Whiskey Tangent Podcast here with another Whiskey Short, and joining me as always is Scott.
Hey everybody.
And joining us again on this is another very special guest of the podcast, Jason, our fan from Maryland.
Hello.
And Scott. And Scott's going to tell you what we're going to do.
Yeah, so 5 years ago, way back in season 3, in August of 2020, we released episode 29, all about Baker's Bourbon, coinciding with the switch from it being a small batch expression to a single barrel expression, which was the brand's first update since Booker No released it in 1992, along with Basil Hayden and Knob Creek, adding all three to his own Booker's brand, then introducing the whole set as the first ever small batch collection of the whiskeys in the industry. But just recently, Baker's put out their first line expression, and we have it here tonight. So this is the Baker's high-rye single barrel bourbon. Quick taste.
Bonus short.
This is, of course, named after Baker Beam, and we talked about him in that episode, number 29, providing a short history of the man himself, which I will just drop in here. Edward Baker, his nickname, Beam, was born today, July 31st.
Lovely.
The day that we're podcasting.
Right, it's the day that we're actually recording the episode.
In 1936 in Bardstown, Kentucky, and is the son of Carl Shucks, they had weird nicknames, Beam, and the grandson of Park Beam, who was Jim Beam's younger brother, which makes Baker Jim Beam's grandnephew.
Wow.
When Baker first started in the family business, he was a night watchman and then toiled in the labor pool, working his way up to the point when he and his younger brother David began sharing the distilling duties at the Claremont, Kentucky facility after their father Carl retired.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if I was a night watchman at the Jim Beam Distillery,
You've been
I would
drinking
be
a lot
a
of...
drunk-ass night watchman. I'll tell you that much. Don't tell me that the good old Baker Beam wasn't dipping into the spirits to get through those long nights.
Yeah, the night. Watch me drink this, man.
Probably what led him to be such a great distiller was all the nice sampling product
Could be.
and different barrels throughout his time as a night watchman.
Yeah. So when him and his brother were working at the distilleries as master, sharing the duties, Baker worked days and David worked nights. And around the same time, their cousin Booker No became master distiller at the Boston, Kentucky facility, which now bears his name, while another cousin, the late Parker Beam, worked as the master distiller for the Heaven Hill Distillery.
Wow.
Which we've talked about him before as well.
Right.
As kids, the four would often ride bicycles together in the Bernheim Forest that's located right across the road from Claremont Distillery.
I mean, such a cool story.
Baker Beam, unlike his more gregarious cousin Booker No, is soft-spoken and reserved, but very much like many in the Beam clan, he loves motorcycles and trucks, and for many years after retiring in 1992, which was, I believe, right before the small batch collection even came out.
Right, which is why probably one of them got named after him, I would think.
Right. He would show up at the distillery just to ride along in the trucks traveling to the corn silos in Indiana. Because his personality is so taciturn, there's not a lot to tell about Baker Beam. He didn't do many interviews, and his answers in the interviews that he did were always circumspect and a little mysterious, as if he didn't quite understand why anyone would want to interview him and wasn't really keen on revealing any of the distillery's secrets. Nonetheless, Baker Beam was inducted into the Kentucky Bourbon-Hall-of-Fame in 2007, becoming the 6th of 11 Beam family members to be inducted.
Well, they've earned it.
Yeah, they have.
I mean, with their work in Jim Beam and also with their work over at Heaven Hill.
Yeah, and today, as I said, when we're recording this, he turns 84 years old. So let's lift a glass of Baker's and wish the man who inspired it a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Baker.
Cheers.
Also, although we released that episode in August 2020, we recorded it on Baker's 84th birthday, which means that he will have turned 89 the day before this podcast releases. It's 107 proof, 7 years, 9 months aged. The mash is not disclosed, but it's probably the old granddad Basil Hayden mash bill of 63 corn, 27 rye, 10% malted barley. The original is 77 corn, 13 rye, 10 malted barley. MSRP is 75, but what did we get it for? I feel like it was cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was in...
That's why we buy it.
Total Wine, it was $68.99.
There we go. Fun fact, they have 4 collectible caps, and I never knew that. We have 2 of the same, unfortunately, because the last one is the same one as that one. But they're all kind of like avant-garde.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this has
Graphical.
this has number 4 in it, so maybe this is the 4th cap.
It's more Art Deco.
Or Art Deco. There you go. Avant-garde.
I don't know. I just say art words. People will think we're sophisticated. It's got a Baroque influence.
Jason just sits here quietly waiting for the first mistake he can criticize.
So I'm like a mother-in-law.
Ah, damn. And he's not even married.
You're a mother, that's for sure.
Damn. So we were talking earlier before we started this, and Jason, you said you weren't really a fan of the original Bakers.
Yeah, I thought it was...
Okay.
It was whiskey, yeah. I drank it.
Was it a price point for you? Like it wasn't worth the $65? You could get stuff you liked better?
Well, I tried it like most things at the local. And
shout out local.
I don't know. I was like, oh, yeah. I heard the podcast on this. I'll try that. And then I tried it and I was like, I'll just get Long Branch again.
Oh, you like the Long Branch?
I don't know what it is.
It's wild turkey.
I think it's the fact that it's Matthew McConaughey talking to me every time I drink it. Like, all right, now you're going to drink this with a nice mesquite finish. I'm not going to advertise for him.
Yeah, so we're just going to dive right in because we gave all the information that we have about it. Oh, I'm getting a lot of traditional notes. Also, as I want to do, a little light cherry.
Yeah, I like this. It smells very nice.
So I'm getting very, very traditional notes, vanilla, a little oak, caramel notes. I can get deeper in it, but there is a little pepperiness in my nose, a little bit of the rye spice coming through.
I get the cherry and the oak
Yeah.
are like the most forward for me.
Yeah, it's pretty traditional, which, I mean, it is.
The vanilla is so strong to me now. Just like a sweet, creamy, sugary vanilla. Like whatever you icing.
I have tried it neat. And I'm going to do that thing I do because I apparently am just a child and I can't drink straight.
I wish I had some regular
107 proof, yeah. A little too hot for you.
I don't know why I didn't think of doing this. I wish I had some regular bakers.
Yeah.
And I think I have a Baker's at home I could have just grabbed.
Oh, shit. Do you?
I think I do.
Damn it.
Unless we use it for something.
It's very peppery on the tongue.
Yes.
I found. Sweet and caramely vanilla, everything we had on the nose.
It's a very, Anders would say, full of candy notes. It's a very drinkable 107 proof bourbon.
There's a dark honey note I got at the end.
Yeah, you get that more with the water in there, too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to taste it one more time and then put water in.
I put the whole bottle of water in.
Do you like it better than the original?
I do like this.
Yeah.
So we're already a step ahead.
Plus, we don't know what you had that night at the local. It can change your palate when you're trying something brand new. I've experienced that many times.
This is a high-rye bourbon.
Yes.
So I like high-rye bourbons a lot.
Oh, there you go.
So this is...
Yeah. It's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. Because that was the first email I sent you guys was I like high-rye bourbons. Can you make any recommendations?
And we did, I think.
You did. I got like 4 options, and out of the 4, the one I liked the best was the Four Roses single barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's fantastic.
Also, the price point is
right. Right. So that's another point. So
Still under $50.
right.
Yeah.
So you can find it for $47, $48. And if the Baker's is 72, you're like,
That's true.
So it's like one's 100 proof, one's 107 proof, and it's like,
And they're about the
is
same
it
age.
$32 better? Maybe not.
I like this probably more than the Four Roses single barrel.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that we do have behind us.
Wow.
We could try that.
we could compare it to the Four
We
Roses.
go
Single
side to
Barrel.
side off the air and see what you think.
So I was telling Scott, since we're such close friends off microphone,
Earlier when you were
yeah,
hanging out waiting for Ed.
I was like, yeah, I like the single barrel Four Rose, but I also like the Bartown series. I like a lot because it has that bite to it where it's not that it's not smooth, it's that it wants to fight me a little bit, and I want to fight back.
Is this fighting with you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's because it has that nice heat to it that excites my taste buds.
Right, but it is super smooth.
It is super
for being
smooth.
107 proof.
It's
I
got
agree.
I'm tasting like a hot cinnamon type of thing.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing where it's like it's smooth,
Like
but
red,
it's got
big red
enough
gum
heat.
kind of thing left over in your
But not
throat.
really sweet, but really cinnamony.
Yes.
Almost like one of those toothpicks we had in high school.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
like-
Those
that was
two-
just
the cinnamon toothpicks,
Like
yeah.
the cinnamon oil.
Right before you started smoking, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the oak also getting in there because it's almost 8 years aged.
Yes.
See, this one has a great viscosity too. I love something that likes to cling to the glass because what that tells me is it's going to be enjoyable going down my throat. That did not sound right at all.
Yeah, we're giving you like a newbie pass on that one.
That's what she said. I was like,
If Gabe was dumb enough to say something like that, we would have been all over
I
it.
was just going to let it go, but now I can't. All right, so I just put a
Wow.
little bit of water into it.
The water really makes it sweeter.
it's Wooder, guys. Okay, Wooder.
WOODER. Wooder.
I I'm getting more oak now. You got more sweetness. Interesting.
Well, I smell more oak as I'm going in for the sip.
I think I put in 5 drops, and it's about where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Once again, what we've been seeing from Jim Beam is, first of all, this is a continued extension on their plan of extending the brands, right? Like Knob Creek, what?
Basil Hayden.
I mean, 12, 15,
20.
18. Right?
Oh, I see. Age statement.
Right, and then Basil Hayden, they have like
crazy finishes now.
8.
Yeah.
The Bakers, now you have the high-rye. And of course, Booker's.
Yeah, they have 4 expressions a year.
Yeah, theirs is the 4 different expressions, which... we compared the larcenies together.
Yeah, we
never
3
did
different
Booker's.
high-proof larcenies, yeah.
At one point, we said, are all these releases really a big deal? And for larceny barrel proof, they were actually that different. I was going with a hypothesis that it wasn't worth it to chase the different releases. I was very wrong. And so I have to assume that if the larceny barrel picks were that different, the Bookers have to be even more so, because they're actually different proof and everything as well. So
Yeah, I really like this. I don't particularly remember the original Bakers.
Tastes like bourbon, I promise.
yeah. It's
But
more-
I don't remember it tasting this interesting.
Yes.
And
No.
this is a little more complex, I think.
And that's what I didn't like about it, is it was just, for what I see this go for on the shelf,
Yeah.
I'm never going to buy a bottle.
Yeah, and
That's
that
what-
was
right.
a criticism of the brand because they already had Knob Creek, and that was like 100 proof, and then they had this at 107, and it was a small batch. That was their whole impetus for changing it into a single barrel because, like, okay, now we're going to make it a little bit more exciting, a single barrel instead of a small batch.
I popped up when I saw your cat.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Ed grabbed Jason's phone.
He got like a notification and a screen popped up and there's a cat on it. I didn't know that.
Oh,
That's Gracie.
Jason is a cat. Gracie.
Well, she passed away a couple years ago.
Oh,
but
shit.
Thanks,
See?
Ed.
Fuck
Thanks for
Ed.
bringing that up.
What an asshole.
Jesus Christ.
She was blind for like a year and a half and just
Ed!
was still kicking. She
See?
was a fantastic cat.
I wish I was blind and deaf right now so I could ignore what I just started. Wish I could Heller Keller my way out of this.
Too soon?
Move the furniture.
You move the furniture. There's no furniture.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
back to
Oh
the
my
whiskey.
gosh.
You guys like it? Like overall?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. For 68 where I got it at 107 proof, I think it's in the ballpark.
Yeah, I would say under 70, this is a must buy. But like if it's like 75, which is the MSRP, or 80 or 90, might be better options for you.
Well, so I had bought a bottle of the Knob Creek, like half bourbon, half rye.
yeah.
And I
we-
guess that's like their...
The Boo Rye, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't...
Yeah, we
Wasn't into
Yeah.
it.
we did a short on that, and it's very strange.
Yeah, we didn't love it. It's okay. It's
We
nothing-
didn't know where to put it. In,
I knew where to put it. My friend loved it, and I put it in his house, and I left it there.
Right, that's what I said. Is everyone's got their own flavor, profiles, but
yeah,
I think I expected more.
I was disappointed in that.
It kind of reminds me of if Jefferson's HSC was better.
Yes. You heard me go, And I was like, oh, what's he going to say? That's exactly right. I totally agree with it.
And it's cheaper. So really,
Yeah.
for me, I would probably pick this
What are
up.
the Oceans going for now? Like 90?
90, yeah.
This is definitely better than that.
This is better than that. I like it better than the Four Roses single barrel, which is comparable.
Yep.
But I would probably pick Four Roses single barrel only every other time because of the price point.
Sure,
But
I mean-
Oh, that's fine,
flavor wise,
sure.
this is very good. I wouldn't mind having a bottle of this on hand.
Yeah.
I think they did a great job on this.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the tasting notes.
Sure.
These are from Breaking Bourbon. So nose, caramel corn, toasted oak, and stewed apples on the nose.
Absolutely. I got all that.
Did you get apples?
Yeah, it's at the end.
Okay.
There's a taste I can't diagnose on the finish. I hope they say it and I can figure it out.
Okay. On the palate, caramel, cinnamon, dough, and dark fruit. Absolutely.
It was the
All of
dough,
that.
wasn't it?
No.
Was it the dough?
I think-
Dough!
I think it was the Ray or me.
Oh, jeez. On the finish, long with rye spice, barrel char, toasted bread, more dark fruit, and a lingering savory spice.
You know what? It could be the char.
Okay.
It could be that the over, like a little bit of a bird flavor.
Tiny bit of
Yeah.
wood smoke.
Yep.
Dough, the stuff that buys my beer. Ray, the guy that pours my beer.
Love it.
Me, the guy that drinks the beer.
Oh my God.
All right. So there's a cocktail. It was on their website. I thought it was very interesting. It's kind of old timey.
Okay.
And we're going to take a break. I'm going to mix it up and we'll come back. And Jason's actually going to read the description of it.
All right. Let's do that.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back
We're right
after
back.
these messages from our sponsors.
Or not.
Okay, everybody, we're back now. Scott has whipped up the official cocktail
I
of
did.
the Baker's single barrel
whipped
high-rye bourbon, and
Whipped it good.
Jason's got a description he's going to read for y'all.
In his slightly southern narrator voice.
Baker Beam was born in 1936, and this classic cocktail dates back to 1937. We'd call it a coincidence, but Baker doesn't believe in those.
No, sir.
First published in the Café Royale cocktail book, It's Likely the Drink was born earlier, during Prohibition, when that onerous law couldn't keep thirsty denizens from park...
Denizens.
Okay, I'll start over.
Yeah, just say, couldn't keep thirsty denizens. Start over there.
What the fuck does that word even mean?
Denizens. It's people of a certain area.
Baker Beam was born in 1936.
You don't have to start over. Just jump right there.
No, I'm starting over. It's too late.
No, couldn't keep thirsty denizens.
Couldn't keep thirsty denizens from partaking in illicit concoctions. The book was published in London, but many believe the cocktail was created by an American because the cocktails were really good. Names likely come from the phrase twisting the lion's tail, which is how Americans describe anything that provoked the British, whose royal coat of arms features a lion.
Yeah, grumble, grumble, those bastards, motherfuckers.
The original cocktail features bourbon, fresh lime juice, simple syrup, aromatic bitters, and allspice dram, a liquor made with rum, pimento berries, and spices, which creates an unusual drink that nearly slides into tiki territory. But for all its talent and charm, the cocktail was forgotten for decades, resurfacing in the late 2000s.
When Scott
thanks
found it.
to the revitalization of sophisticated craft cocktail culture.
Thank you, Jason. So I had to tweak the recipe just slightly.
Yeah, because did you have that allspice dram?
I did not,
Oh, wow.
but I had a very good replacement for it. So 2 ounces of Baker's bourbon, the high-rye that we were drinking, half an ounce of allspice dram, but I used falernum that Anders had made for the tiki cocktails because it's basically the same thing. Half an ounce of fresh lime juice, a bar spoon of simple syrup. I used the Demerara syrup that Anders made. It's basically the same thing. It's a little deeper. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters and a lime peel garnish.
So in case you missed it, Anders made this cocktail.
He definitely had a hand in it for sure.
It's like through Scott to Anders.
Yeah, via Anders.
Well, you can definitely smell the
Falernum.
You could smell that
Yeah.
on the nose. That's the most dominating thing, and the lime.
Yeah, it's very limey because I did the expressed lime peel.
If I was a denizen, I would also drink this.
Don't say limey; it's offensive to the British.
Well, that's the whole purpose of the cocktail, is to be offensive to the British. That's why it's called
The Lion's Tail.
Lion's Tail.
Let's sip it.
Here on the
have
Whiskey Tangent, we love the British. Think you're great if you're listening to this right now.
Right, from the UK.
You could make more whiskey. I'll say that.
Love you guys.
Yeah, you know, gin's out, whiskey's in.
Oh, so
It's tasty. A lot of lime. It's very lime forward.
A lot of lime.
Some of that's on the nose.
My brain looks at it and wants it to taste like apple cider.
Yeah, it's very
it does look
apple
apple cider. That's a
Yeah.
great observation. I didn't think about that, but you're right. It doesn't look like what we're drinking. I was actually drinking cider last night.
Yeah, I mean, it does almost slide into tiki territory because that's the last episode that we did, and
Yeah.
this is very tiki adjacent.
I think you're right. That's a great point that you made, Jason, through Scott's writing.
Oh, yeah, yes. It slides into tiki territory when you use the mixers from the tiki episode.
That's right.
in
That's
your-
right. It's got lime and 2 mixtures from the tiki cocktails, and I wonder why it's sliding into
Right,
it.
it's got falernum, lime juice, and Demerara syrup, and
Yeah.
Angostura bitters and bourbon.
Anders is face palming right now, like, yeah,
He's like,
it is a tiki cocktail.
That's not how you make that. Why did you do that?
You guys are so dumb.
I'm going to take my shirt off now.
No, he never takes his shirt off.
Never takes it off. It's always suggested.
It's never on.
Down to down to the belly.
The belly.
Belly, get in my belly.
My problem with the cocktail is a little too short.
Jesus, did you drink it all already?
I was trying to taste it.
Can you keep that in? I like that.
Oh yeah,
Did you drink that already?
Oh, yeah.
This is all in for sure. So, your verdict on the cocktail?
Not a night cocktail. This is a day cocktail.
Yeah, summer day
It's
cocktail.
a summer day cocktail.
For sure.
It's definitely tiki adjacent.
I would definitely just get a whiskey sour.
I'm going to call it tiki adjacent.
I'd call it tiki, not on my order.
Well, Jason's not calling it a tiki adjacent.
I like it a lot. I wonder what Baker's would taste like in the glass by itself.
After you finished it?
Yeah.
It would probably taste like the cocktail, but with less tiki mixer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and much more bourbon in it.
Like the way I make them.
Yeah, like it, Scott.
Yep.
I really like it too. This is a terrific drink. Thank you, Anders, for making half of it again. So the high-rye bourbon, our last thoughts.
I give him a lot of credit for it. I liked it a lot, and for the price where you could get it, I thought it was a bargain, a nice treat, something I'd buy maybe once, twice a year to just add to my repertoire. Yeah. Jason, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said that.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing.
You were saying
I would get it. I would want it on my shelf, but for the price point, it wouldn't always be there.
And I will say it's a really cool bottle. Just not that that's why you buy a whiskey, but
yeah, when they changed it from the small batch to the single barrel, they
got rid
changed
of
the bottle
They
style.
got rid of the wine bottle and
Yeah.
came to something that has a little character.
And it does, I guess, if that's a thing that you like to do, it does have the 4 different collectible caps.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yep.
Another great example of you can judge a whiskey by its bottle.
Yep. And Scott has fit all caps into his bottom, from what I understand.
I just want you to know it probably would work.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not deep enough for Scott.
Yeah, it's pretty shallow. It's more of a butt plug than a...
Well, yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
show up and she shows you hers and you're like, I'll show you mine. And she's like, Baker's number 7.
Holy shit, fuck yeah.
All cut. All right, so here we go.
Is it though?
There's stuff that happens that we entertain ourselves, which was never, ever comes close to air.
It definitely depends on how it sounds when I'm sober in the edit.
Yeah. Again, I feel condescending when I say this, but I'm proud of Jim Beam for what they've done the last 5 years to really join the fun of coming up with new and different expressions. Some people would think this might be done for the sake of doing something, but I disagree. I think this might be an actual improvement on the Baker's line.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, this is terrific. I think it's at least in my memory better than the original Baker's. To your point, Jason, saying that it's similar in profile to the Four Roses single barrel at a higher price point. But sometimes you might want this extra bit of flavor to it.
Yeah, it's a change. The original Baker's to me is fine, but this is like their newest baby, and I feel like they're putting a lot of energy and love into it. I'd love to have a bottle of each of these in my closet at all times.
All right. And
when I say I'm in the closet, that's what I mean.
And the butt plugs too, right?
So for the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Ed.
I'm Scott.
And I might be Jason.
Maybe.
Cheers, everybody.
Later.